Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and it says that we're dropping frames like crazy at the moment. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay. It was just 6 dropped frames, 0.8% of the stream, and that percentage is going down. I'm going to clear that away. I think I need to do something. I might have disabled hardware acceleration for the intro video by mistake, or else enabled it by mistake and it's not supposed to be on. Because I have had trouble in the past enabling a hardware acceleration for video files actually slowing down the stream for whatever reason, probably because it's using the same hardware acceleration, like the same encoders and decoders on the GPU, the NVENC encoders, as the actual encoding for the live stream and the local recording and all of that. Hard to say. Welcome! Let's do the audio test that we always do. I don't even have the window pulled up and ready to go, and that's the wrong one. Goodness me, we're a little out of sorts. We haven't done this in a couple of weeks. Let's see how I sound. Alright, yeah, that sounds pretty good. The audio is a little bit different. I've got a different... I've rearranged where some things were plugged in and how they were set up so that it would be easier to get, hopefully, good audio when me and Micah record. Because in the past, I've had to really boost it up in post, and none of this is interesting. I want to go ahead and take a moment at the start of this stream. Oh, there we go. Now we're dropping frames from network performance. Oh, interesting. What is using the internet that would cause me to drop 12% of the frames to the stream? It looks like it was only for a moment too. Was it when I started playing back that? This is odd. We should not have anything. So my AC. We're going to play the game, but I want to give you this primer right out the gate to explain why I haven't streamed and why content has been a little hit or miss across the different channels. For years now, and we've talked about this in previous streams, I've had a problem where the drip pan under my air conditioner in the attic does not have a drain. It should. I don't know why it doesn't. The people who lived here before me were bozos and made many peculiar decisions that I'm still suffering the ramifications of today. But they just put a drain pan there with no drip. And what happens is, eventually that drain pan fills up, it overflows, I have to go up and vacuum it out, but it drips through the ceiling. And over years and years and years of this happening, the upper part of the drywall ceiling, or dry ceiling, it's drywall, but it's on the roof, or it's on the ceiling, so I don't... Maybe we shouldn't have called drywall. Again, with the frames dropping to the network, why? Are we having some kind of, like, what is using... Hold on, I can actually check my network. While I tell the story, hopefully the live stream is still kind of working. What is using the internet? Years and years and years of this happening caused that part of the ceiling to become unstable. And one day I went to the store, and when I came back, that part of the ceiling had fallen, and just which was a bit of a tragedy. Yeah. Internet activity is pretty low right now. Nothing really happening. Speeds are all fine. We'll do a speed test. Maybe the network itself is having some kind of an issue. No, downloads going full speed. Uploads full speed. Should I just stop? Again, I don't actually know whether or not it was a real issue that we were having. Like, I didn't even open up YouTube to check whether or not the stream was, like, stuttering or anything. But so far, no more dropped frames to the network. So, to finally finish this long drawn-out story, I had that part of the ceiling repaired, but I said enough. I'm not doing this anymore. This aged air conditioner, this ridiculous drip pan without a drain... While I was up there, I realized just how bad it is, how leaky it is. There are parts where the pipes don't connect, like the actual ductwork didn't connect together properly. Parts where entire sections of the insulation were missing. And so the ducts were just sweating into the attic, just into the insulation. Real mold hazard, that is. And I was like, I'm done. I'm decommissioning this thing. And I'm going to install my own mini-split for the living room kitchen area. I've already got window units for the game room and my bedroom. I'd like to replace those with mini-splits at some point as well, but I decided to do a ceiling cassette mini-split, and it's taken me 2 full weekends to install. Let me tell you, if my attic were just a foot taller, would not have taken that long. But having to crawl around, first off, manually build this sort of like hanger for it to hang from in the attic, connect up the lines, vacuum them down, go, oh, okay, yeah, nothing's leaking, turn it on, let the coolant out. Oh, the coolant is leaking. Run around in a panic, tightening everything up, making sure it is at the right torque and is not leaking and spraying everything with soapy water. It was just a whole process. But I can confirm that now, after not having air conditioning in most of the house for the last few weeks since the ceiling fell and I decided I wasn't going to deal with that anymore, it's working. Coolant's not leaking anywhere that I can tell, although I do continue to run around paranoid, scurry up into the attic, spray all the connections, make sure nothing's bubbling. Everything's fine. It's blowing cold air. It's been blowing cold air since yesterday afternoon when I finished it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. What's going on down there? It's weird. And now I'm back, and I don't have to spend my weekends very slow motion trying to install air conditioning anymore. I can just play Black Myth Wukong, except I've actually been playing Black Myth Wukong. If you have a look here, you'll notice that I have 30 points to spend in our self-advance tab, as well as some interesting new objects. For example, I got this gold spike plate, considerable increase to defense, and deals damage to surrounding enemies upon taking hits. That's pretty cool. I like that. I found that by fighting one of the big blue guys. You might remember in previous streams, if you've been watching, there are giant blue men that wander around. There's 4 of them total. 2 of them were out there. 2 of them were in here. I thought that they were... Oh, good, the frames are dropping again. I thought that they were normal enemies. I didn't, understand that if I killed them, they wouldn't respawn. So I did kill all 4 of them, and you're not going to be able to see that now. But I've also just run around this temple. I've not done everything there is to do here, because there are some bits that I just didn't go into certain places or fight certain enemies, because I was like, nah, I don't want to spoil things. But I fought all the normal guys, and I've got 30 points to spend, and I'm very concerned right now about the live stream, though. Why is it dropping frames? Why 5% of frames dropping? It's not an encoding error. I've not dropped any due to rendering or encoding lag. It's all network lag, which suggests to me that there's something wrong with the network. But again, we did just check. I've got an app for my router, is what I'm looking at here. And the router did a speed test, and it's getting all the ups and downs. And currently, we're only trying to send about... It does a separate encode for every website, right? So there's a separate one for YouTube, for Twitch, for Kick, and... It's all totaling about 50 megabits per second. It shouldn't have any issues, which means that the issue is either with this computer or with this router or with this network switch down here. I kind of don't want to continue if it's going to be having issues. I'm going to stop all the streams and then restart them. Come on now. Come on. I've spent the first several minutes of this talking about air conditioning. I'd like to actually play the game. If I move... Again, we've just now sent a total of 1,113 frames with none dropped. It's like this is just having these weird hiccups. I don't know what to make of it. It does make me nervous, though. Let's just run around out here for a bit, and we'll see whether or not it stops doing it. Let me show you how I managed to get 30 self-advancements. First things first, after a while, I did turn off frame generation, because I watched some more videos about the amount of latency that it produces. And while I'm not completely convinced that has been causing all of my problems, I think more so I'm just not great at video games, I do think that it has had an impact, because turning it off means that we're no longer getting 120 frames. But you saw that dodge there, right? Like, we're running at about right now, 75, 76 frames. I'll leave that on for a second. So the frame rate is overall lower. But I have noticed that I am absolutely managing to dodge attacks more effectively and more consistently, really. This is what I've been doing, right? I've not felt like streaming because I only sit down here after spending 2 hours in the attic trying to clear away insulation and cut a joist in two and block it up on either side. It's been a process, let me tell you. So I crawl down here at the end of the day, and I'm like, I'm going to play some Black Myth Wukong. This is what I've been doing. I've just been running around and just trying to be better at the game. And I feel like, gotten slightly better. I do think that a large part of that was disabling frame gen, just to get the timings down. I don't think that that's been sort of a cure-all, but it has had a profound impact. And don't think that I'm really good just because of how effectively I'm dealing with this guy. I've done this many times. That's why this is happening. Ooh, a Beast Buddha Curio. I don't know if I've gotten that one. Probably not. I don't know if you can get more than... Oh, hold on. Here's a Beast Buddha. That one's a rare. This is the new one. Moderately increases critical... Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, you can have two of them, I guess, because I've got two of these. See, I assumed there was just one of each, and you could only get them by doing certain things. And also, I'm going to turn up my headphones, because I can barely hear the game. I'm used to playing with the speakers on. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to run to one of the first things that I found that I decided to save for the stream, which is a bad guy that jumps out of a well. And before we do that, though, like I said, I have been running around, and I have 30 points that we probably should spend. I was not intending to get 30. I didn't mean to level up 30 times while doing this. I kind of thought, like, I'll get enough to max out one specific thing, and that was going to be the monkey, the pluck of many. And then I kept not feeling like streaming, but wanting to play the game, and then that's what happened. I got 30 levels. So what we're going to get now is Harmony. Grants a moderate amount of focus for each successful light attack dealt by duplicates. That's really cool. And then we've got Multitude. Each talent level grants an additional duplicate at the cost of a considerable amount of mana. Maybe we don't grab that one. Slightly increases the damage dealt by duplicates when using another spell after a pluck of many. Okay, Odd and Specific further increases damage dealt. Sure. We can't get this one unless we get this one, so we might as well go ahead and do that. And then also, what is this one? At appropriate times, duplicates can use Immobilize, Ring of Fire, and Rock Solid. Yeah, that's fun. So there we go. That's 10 of them spent. And now we've still got a whole lot more. Now, I have been using Rock Solid. I have actually been using it. I feel like in a boss fight, I'm still going to prefer Cloud Step, just because it gives you more time to sort of run away from a situation and just get your breath, get a heal. But for dealing with basic enemies, Rock Solid's a lot of fun. It respawns pretty quickly. Can we make it faster, though? What do these do? Cancelled at will. Moderately reduces the cooldown. That's the one we want right there. Grants damage reduction for a short duration after deflection with a Rock Solid. Increased damage of the light attack starter succeeding successful deflection. So we have to get this one to get this one, and as well as this one. And then this final one, recover a considerable amount of mana upon a successful deflection. Okay, you know what? I know where I'm spending the rest of these. We're just going to go ahead and max out Rock Solid, because everything here is pretty good. The deflection window narrows upon awakening this talent. Oh. Oops. Well, we can always undo that later back at a shrine if we want to. That's unfortunate. I didn't read that before I got it. Recover a significant amount of mana upon a successful deflection. The deflection window narrows upon awakening. Yeah, okay. Well, that was clearly a mistake then, because my timing is not that great. But hopefully it's not too bad. Under Mysticism, we do have Spellbinder, but we're literally never going to use that. I kind of want to get everything out of Ring of Fire, because I find it to be useless. Put it back into Immobilize, which I do use pretty frequently now. Increases damage dealt to immobilized enemies. We'll throw a couple into that. What are you? Hitting an immobilized enemy with light attack extends the duration. This effect can stack up to 10 times. Good. When an enemy is immobilized, the moment they attack, very specific timing. When an enemy is immobilized, massively increases the engage distance of light attack starter. That could be useful for pulling ourselves in closer. Casting immobilize no longer interrupts light attack combo. That could be handy. We're not going to be able to get either of these unless we also grab this. Consume a moderate amount of additional mana to massively extend immobilization duration. So that's 2, 2, 1. You know what? We'll max out mobilization. Or immobilize, I suppose it is called. And then that leaves us with 1, which I don't know if we want to throw that into anything. I have been using a lot of Thrust Stance recently, far more than... let's see, each successful hit with Whirling Thrust, follow Whirling Thrust. Whirling Thrust is... I've not been able to... I've been able to use it, it's just not been super useful. What have we got over here that we haven't touched? Massively reduces the stamina cost of jumping. Grants a considerable amount of damage reduction for a short period after a perfect dodge. I don't jump all that often. I feel like we probably need to consider... Each talent level significantly increases the distance of light attack starter. Yeah, why not? Sure, we'll go with that. And there we go. And maybe between this stream and next stream, I level up another 30 times. Who can say? Uh, Also, you know what else? Fighting guys you randomly get. I'm realizing how much has happened between last stream and now that I feel like I need to cover. If we go in here and we look through our objects, you need mind cores in order to get permanent stat upgrades, and I've got 24 of them now, because as it happens, some enemies just randomly drop them, and I've got 24 of them now, so if we wanted to go get some permanent stat increases, we could do that, and I do, but maybe not right now. We'll see whether or not... Ooh, yeah. So that is the one issue without frame gen on. It does get kind of stuttery in certain areas around the temple, I've noticed. It's okay, though. We're not going to worry about it. I kind of want to get through here with plenty of our mana still intact, so I don't want to do anything too crazy. See, that's almost useless right there, because it doesn't stop this guy from doing his stomps. I just kind of panic did it, because I don't know. I was anticipating him to try to squish me with a rock. Like this guy. See, so that's the only issue, is I'm still not perfect at dodge timing. And also, you can definitely feel how choppy it is right here. This hallway, for some reason, has lower frames than other parts of the temple, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this hallway in particular. But once we get back out into the open, you'll see the frame rate will go back up. Yeah, I should have dodged that. You see, it's like, it feels like it's below 60 right now. I probably could, like, adjust the settings to be a bit lower. But I'm just not doing it right now. Okay. Can we activate this before it wears off? I've done this a few times. there's certain patterns I have memorized. Turn the audio back down. So I have gone up here. I've found this turtle statue surrounded by a bunch of dead guys and got the treasure. A lot of the treasures aren't that interesting. Curios that we're not going to use and things of that nature. What are the frames right now? It feels rough. 89? It doesn't feel like 89. But as you can see, it is smoothing out now that we're out of there. So this guy, he jumps out of there. Oh, insufficient mana to cast. I've made bad mistakes then. I can't even hit the guy. Yep, all of that was a mistake. My intention was to come up here and effectively have a pluck of mini and just, like, destroy him. But I did not anticipate that a pluck of mini would have such a massive increase to the cost of using it. All the levels, all the training, all for what? All for what, I ask you? Nothing. Just all for nothing, apparently. That's okay. We're going to go try again. This time I'm not going to use any of my abilities on my way up there. We're just going to run past everyone, and we'll have a pluck of mini ready to go. And we'll also wait till he's on the ground before we freeze him. If we even do that, because I still don't know how much a pluck of mini is going to cost us now that I've significantly increased its cost twice. Maybe we go back and undo that one. Maybe that was a bad call. Maybe that's not an ability we want to have right now. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. As you can see, these fellas, though, are blindfolded. So they generally don't know you, or notice you. They can hear you if you make a bunch of noise, and if you hit them, obviously, they're going to start hunting you, but otherwise, you can usually just run right past them. See, that guy heard me, and he's trying to get me, but he doesn't really care all that much, so we're just going to carry on. Alright, big boy. Let's try that again. Oh, wow, yeah, so that's like half. Oh my gosh, my boys! Oh, I did not mean to do that. I kind of thought that we would be able to just steamroll this guy. I did not anticipate it being so difficult. To be fair, this is the first kind of like boss guy. We could try going the other direction, but now I'm sort of committed. I kind of want to see this through. Maybe we don't even with Pluck of Many. I don't know. They all seem to die very quickly, so I don't even know if it's worth it. You know what we could do? If we fought some things on the way there, and we had all of our monkey balls charged up and ready to go. That could be a considerable advantage right out the gate. Okay, monkey balls are charged. Ideally, we'd get in there with the fourth one charged as well, but I don't think that's going to happen. And that guy is also coming after me, or at least he's throwing his rock around. Oh, I never noticed that he was riding a turtle with a snake or a serpent around him. 3 serpents, in fact. I don't know what that signifies, if it signifies anything at all. Okay. We should have time, after he comes out. Basically, the second we see him, we need to do a pluck of mini. Because we have a second after he comes out where he's not attacking us. Now, we want to hit him to get this fourth one charged up. Then eat up. Transform. Okay, we're doing much better this time. Get up. That's unfortunate that missed. That's unfortunate that missed, because we're frozen. God, timing's not good there. Timing not good there. I probably have a potion that would prevent the freezing. I just don't know what it would be. Get out of there! Ooh. There you go, monk. That's not his name. He's a monk, I suppose, but that's not his title. Also, I think you can avoid getting cold not just with certain bits of armor or potions, but also I think there's actually a uh-oh. We have absorbed his soul, but I think we are also now inside of this object. Hoarfrost spell. Idling on in light of day, by night remorse comes out to play. Transforms into monk from the sea, weaving strikes with a blizzard's grace and launching attacks that inflict frostbane. Focus built upon before transformation can be converted to use afterward. Okay, and it even pushed us outside of that little thing that we got stuck in there. So I've already explored through here, and I kind of know everything that's down there. I'm trying to figure out like what would be the easier route. I kind of want to go to a rest. I fought that guy before. There's another one of those, though. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to go back to the entrance. So that guy down there, it turns out, a bit of a chump. We saw one earlier. He glows, though. The other one that we've seen in previous streams that we've run past as a fox. So I left him, because I figured if he's glowing, he's someone special. And we might ought to deal with him in a sort of special kind of way. So I've just sort of left him be. We do have to get past this guy. Now, this guy up here is a pretty basic enemy, but for whatever reason, I find him tricky. I think just because he's very fast. And compared to everything else around here, nothing else around here is very fast. It's so hard to time that. I don't know why. Do I even need to fight him? Can I run past him? Hold on. I hadn't considered that, because we don't have to fight him this time. Yeah, there we go. We could also turn into a fox if we wanted to. But we're just going to come through here and fight these guys. I do think you have to get all 4 of them. Otherwise, you will continue to get hit by lightning as you run away. I don't know. Let's see what these guys are doing. Nah, okay, he's not doing nothing. We don't need to worry about him then. These two, on the other hand. Okay. And I think there's one more waiting over here by the top of the stairs that we might be able to avoid. We might be able to ignore this one. Let's not risk it. Also, if we can now reach this guy within 10 seconds, which I don't know if we're going to be able to, that's okay. What we can do is we can immobilize him. There we go. And then hit him with a big one right out the gate. Summon the monkeys. I don't know if they're going to be necessary. Because, again, the last one of these I thought wasn't all that special. Good job, monkey friends. Okay, turns out he's just a bit of a pushover. Do I get to absorb his spirit, though? Yes, okay. That's what I thought, because I saw him glowing. I assumed. Well, thank you, boys, for coming with me. I now basically feel like we should probably go rest again, because we're very low on mana, and these guys are going to start fading out of existence. Up here was where the two giants were previously. Like I said, I didn't know that they wouldn't respawn, otherwise I wouldn't have fought them. So here's a place I haven't gone into yet. I've run down here to this courtyard, but I've not actually explored inside this building because I wasn't sure if this was going to have some sort of story component. Remember, we're trying to get the fox to somebody in here as a bit of a, like a side quest mission sort of a situation. So I wasn't sure if that was this building. These guys, much like the big fellas with the boulders, are blind, but they're really good with their punches. It's better to just take it slow and poke them from a distance and be done with it. Okay, so that is probably not going to go anywhere because it's closed off, right? Yeah. This isn't the sort of game where you jump over a barrier like that. This is the sort of game where you accept the barrier and you carry on. I don't know what that means, but okay, my guy. The reason I'm not using Rock Solid right now is because I don't want to waste what little bit of mana I have when I don't know what I'm going to face up top. I kind of hate the idea that we're going to crawl up here, and if there is like a boss of some kind, we're basically going to have to just leave and come back and fight all of these guys again. But we don't know that that's the case. Okay, alright. Alright, easy does it. Hope this works at an elevation. I think it will, because you can use this ability to attack guys in the air. You gotta be careful with that one, because if you get into the, oh, you know what? We haven't used anything from our gourd yet. Take a sip. Let's not get crazy. I don't remember where I was going with that sentence. It probably doesn't matter. It sounds like if we just carry on, nothing's gonna be lost. We are about to level up again, though, which is fun. Now, I know, because I've seen him up here. I was going to say, I know there's some casters up here. Oh. Okay, so there's just, like, more temple. Well, we know where the boss for this region is. He's further along. So we know we're not going to find him up here. Is that a fella? Oh, it's Horse Guy! We've been looking for Horse Guy!
My friend! Yellowwind Ridge offered me nothing. Yellowbrow the Buddha was my next plea.
I see.
Only after meeting his grace in the New West did I see. I wasted my life for others and missed much joy. No more journey now. My king is suffering, yes. But does one not weave the threads of one's destiny?
I don't know.
Peace is living for yourself. His grace speaks true. Indulge, and you shall be carefree. This joy It's new to me. Like never before. My king once sought wisdom in such a Dharma place. His son, too, was a disciple of a bodhisattva. Now I, too, walk on this path. I hope I'm following in my king's steps. Say, my friend, why don't you stay here and tread this path with me?
I would actually love to journey around with Big Horse. That would be wonderful. I wish we could have a Big Horse companion. Looks like that's all we can say to him. Okay. I don't know why I thought that would ring the bells. That's very clearly not how that works. What have we got here? Hopefully an upgrade to health, because health is lagging behind mana and stamina. It is a body fleeting powder, which is a formula. Don't know what to do with that. No idea where we would use that. Probably to make a potion or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Can I hop over this? There's a guy up there. That suggests to me that I can just hop up here. Yeah. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I've never been here before. Good, he's gonna hop down here. That makes this a lot easier. Hey, now, let's not get carried away, my guy. Yeah, okay. So we got a spellcaster up there. Looks like we can still go over there, too. See, I'm not sure... This is unexpected. I didn't know that we could come over here. I thought that this was only going to be like a small room. I had no idea that I was going to be finding like an entire additional side wing to this place when I came over here, full of guys and things to explore. I could have been coming over here to train this whole time. I thought it was just a building. I guess it makes sense now that I think about it, because the other side has a whole bunch of expansive area to explore. And there we go. We have an additional spark. I couldn't remember what they were called earlier. I was like, monkey balls? No. Monkey balls is what we use in combat. Levels? Points? They're sparks. I'm not sure if it's necessary to defeat everybody out here, but anyone you leave alive can sneak up on you later, and I'd rather not risk it. Also, this guy up here looks like we're probably going to need to deal with him. Sounds like that's him talking. Is he about to hop down here? Am I about to be in combat with him and all these guys? Yes, I am! Hold on. Let's see if we can, like, get all of them. No, only him, and he's still not even dead. Okay. Alright, there we go. And we got another Beast Buddha curio. What do you do when you have more than, like, one curio? Can you sell them to somebody? Having two might be useful if you want two of the same abilities at once. But I don't think you can do... Like, at no point do I think you unlock a third curio slot. So having three of the same seems kind of redundant. We got another one of these guys. Well, I guess you're about to get an opportunity to see how they fight just, like, normally. When they're not, like, a souped-up special. It's pretty much the same. They've got weird fire knees. I'm sure you've just, like, noticed that already. You didn't need me to tell you. But otherwise, they're not all that difficult to contend with, I say, as he's, like, currently slapping me around. But there you go. Ooh, we got some arm guard. Right, we should probably talk about our armor, because I'm pretty sure I changed parts of it. We still have the Pilgrim's garb and headband, but I've also got the Pilgrim's... Okay, never mind, I've not changed any pieces of my armor. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what's new. Skull of Turtle Treasure. Modernly increases the chance of obtaining material upon killing an enemy. That would be useful, maybe, if we were farming for items, but that would get rid of my current buff of when sprinting each second moderately increases attack. We did get a cool piece of armor at some point, but I think we only got one piece of it, and I now don't remember what it was. Maybe this? Maybe this? Can't remember. Doesn't matter. I'm going to stick with what we currently got, and deal with this fella. No idea what your sentence was going to end with. Sorry that had to happen. I see that down there. We're not going to go down there until we take care of these guys, because I am no fool. That was unfortunate how that happened. Alright, you. Remember, we do have a soak, or maybe a separate drink that we can get that restores mana when we drink from our gourd, which I'm starting to think increasingly would be a good idea. Because once you run out of mana, unless you want to respawn every enemy in a region... Is he just attacking a rock? Let's deal with him too real quick. Before we progress. Just to verify he's not going to sneak up behind us when I walk up to that table. Oh, darn it! Sometimes you gotta double, dodge away from these guys, because their punches, move the air with them. Fast enough to cause you damage? Was that a snake? The heck was that? This looks like it's gonna be a buff. Again, hopefully to health. I'll take more stamina. I'm not mad. No matter what it was going to be, I was going to be pleased. But I do wish it had been health. This looks like where you would fight a boss. But there's just a tree. Okay. Well, this is kind of a bit of a letdown then. Hey, big fella. Oh, well there you go. Every so often you get a good crit. So I'm guessing this connects back up to the route we could have taken earlier. Darn it. Come on, we gotta get back up there. Oh. I mean, you shouldn't have done that, but I appreciate it. It was objectively the worst thing you could have done. But I'm glad that you did it. Yeah, so this is the alternative route we could have taken, was to go up here instead of doubling back, or going back the other way. Was there any way to go this way? No. Okay. Let's have a potion, and this should restore a bit to our potions. Somewhere along the line we got a little bit of mana, I don't know where from. Do I like Minecraft? That's an interesting question coming from the kick. Yes, I do! I make a lot of Minecraft content on YouTube. YouTube.com/@HowdyFolksMC. Me and my brother are currently doing a Tech It series. And we're having a lot of fun. And also, hello to SRX over on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Something is suspicious. The fact that it's just this one guy. We're not going to worry about it too much. We're just going to fight him and hope nothing else comes out of the ground or attacks us. Okay, what was that? Oh, yeah, okay, there's undead over there. I was like, I definitely heard something off to one side. I think this will work from here? Yes, that goes so much further than I tend to remember. Also, something casts some sort of cold wind. I think that's what those disturbances in the air are, and if you stand into them, they start to chill you over time. But I might be misunderstanding that mechanic. So that's it. Okay, well, so far this little area has been a bit of a letdown. I'm guessing this is not where we take the fox. I also don't know if we need to be in fox form when we cross the threshold into wherever the fox wanted to go. Ran right past these guys and didn't even see them. Maybe it is up here, though. Wait. Not letting you sneak up behind me later. Don't want that to happen. So, are these things like the undead, or are they just really old? And this is just what happens when you age. You get taut gray skin. Let's not do this. Let's not do the lightning, please. Thank you. This could be... And that could be the person. Okay. Let's clear out everyone down here, and then we'll take Fox form, and we'll go in there. And hopefully we just have a chat with the guy. Because we're all out of mana. And the last thing I want to do is die up here. And have to walk all the way back through all these guys we've already killed. I doubt the game's going to be kind enough to respawn us right outside the gate. Easy does it, my guy. Oh, you know what? We could just take on Fox form, though, and run back here. Darn you. So nothing useful over here. I was sort of hoping we would find, like, another sort of upgrade. None yet. Probably just going to be another fella back here, yeah. Same sort of situation. Unexpected that he would just turn around and punch me. Normally they turn around and are, like, confused for a couple of seconds. Darn it. I was hoping I would get out of the way of that. I knew he was going to turn around and punch. I knew that. I fought these guys enough to know that. I should have also known to double roll. I thought that was going to kill him! Is the only reason I didn't follow it up with an additional attack. Always attack. It doesn't matter if you're attacking a corpse. I'd rather attack a corpse by accident than not attack and be hit. Okay. Let's well, you know what? Hold on. We can't just walk right in. Let's see if we can go to either side here. Yeah, no, because there's a potential now that there's treasure to either side. See, looky there. Looky there. Might be able to refill our gourd a little bit here. Perf. I don't remember what our 3 soaks are, but if there is one that lets you get a bit of mana back, we should consider getting that one. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. Let's become like the fox. We'll walk in there, and hopefully we'll just have like a little chat with this fella. And he'll say like, "Oh, little fox, I killed you. I'm sorry. I've grown as a person. Won't happen again." Looks... Is it my imagination, or does he have horns now? Oh.
A ghost wants you dead already. For years, I've prayed you'd find peace. Still you come to take my life in penance against yours.
I mean, that's not really what I came here to do. I'm actually just a monkey.
You wouldn't understand my agony when I took your life.
Again, I'm not the fox, I'm just a monkey.
The Buddha sees no such vengeance. I shall usher you to the beyond once more.
Again, it's just not necessary. I'm just a monkey. I'm not super invested in whatever this beef is. But I mean, I've seen the cartoon, you know, so I kind of know what happened between you and the fox. Does he not take damage? He did not take damage from my first attack, I'll tell you that. Things aren't looking too well for us right now. Howdy, Jake Yates. Welcome. How are you doing?
Rid you of all stain.
Roll, dodge, do something. Don't be attacked by paper. He doesn't take damage. What am I to do here? Okay. Yeah, no, I get it, my guy. Trust me, I get it. There we go. Now we're hitting him. That's unfortunate how that happened. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Well, we kind of knew that wasn't going to go over well, considering we went into that with basically no mana and low gourds. I was sort of hoping that it would just be the case that we could just have a chat with him, let him know, like, hey, I'm a monkey, the fox is pretty upset. Oh, all the way back here. That's fine. We fought our way to him and defeated everything last time. I say this time we just run in as a fox. And this time, I don't know if Pluck of Many is going to be a good call there. Considering he can become completely... I mean, what is the word? Untouchable? He can just turn into a vapor and not be harmed? I don't know if 14 monkeys is going to make much of a difference there. And it's half of our mana. And if we die, we have to do this all over again. I'm willing to try it. I don't think that I missed a shrine before the gate, unfortunately. I'm just a fox. Don't yell at me. He's probably going to try to cast lightning at me, is what I was going to say, and he did. At least that doesn't damage me. Once we get back inside... Yeah, I was going to say they're going to keep trying to throw lightning at me, but once we're back inside, we should be safe from that. And maybe we can turn back into a fox. I don't think it has... Oh, cannot use it in your current state. What does that mean? Like, in combat? What about right now? Everything seems pretty chill right now. Okay, no?
The land of Thunderclap allows no faith but one!
At least everyone from here on out is kind of easy to just walk around. We don't really need to deal with them and their problems. These guys, maybe. They'll start casting lightning at me, but I think if I get far enough away from them... And then from here on out, I don't think we need to be a fox anymore. I think we can just run in and start the combat encounter after we deal with these two guys outside the door. Because the last thing I want is them following me inside. Okay. Easy does it there. I don't know if anyone else caught the camera doing a weird thing. Okay. Is he just waiting for me this time? Yeah. Okay. No matter what you do, that opening volley is just not going to land. Okay. So clearly Pluck of Many was a very good call here. Turns out Pluck of Many was a really good call. And there you go.
Nothing. Not even the scriptures can free me from this.
My gosh.
Nature of Yaguais is beyond remedy.
Yeah, I'll say, man.
I brought this upon myself.
I'm sorry. Are you dead? Oh. Yeah, take his soul. That turns out that was the correct thing to do. Summon the Pluck of Many. Nothing to be gained from here, though. Well, I guess we can go wrap up that side quest, maybe. Do we need to go back and talk to the fox again? This will take us back to the last shrine. And then I believe there's a shrine right by the fox. We've not been there in a long time. But we can get back there pretty quick. At least I've not been back there in a long time. I've spent the last 2 weeks running around here. So... Oh, make medicines. That's right, because we got a new we got a new recipe for body fleeting powder. Upon use, all actions cost no stamina for a short duration. That's pretty cool. Is there anything in here that will restore chilled state? Removes chilled state. Probably need to have some of those. We got 3 of them. I don't know how to use them. They're probably assigned to a button. I just don't know which one. We'll worry about it later. Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, we actually need to fast travel. I was trying to find something that would restore our mana, but I don't see anything for that. We need to go back at some point and talk to this guy to see if maybe we've even accidentally possibly managed to kill any of the people he was talking about. The other person, though, or the fox, is going to be at the... right here.
They say mortals and Yao Guais walk different paths, but it's after seeing him again that I understood. Those who fear Yao Guais are fouler than what they fear.
Do I need to follow it, or are we done? Lust and dust. Each and every one holds their own truth. And we got the snow something or another brush. Snow fox brush. Moderately increases the duration of transformations. That's pretty cool. I like what I currently have, which is, you know, a considerable increase to defense. I'm pretty sure it's like 30 points if we like unselect, if we select something different. Yeah, 32 increase to defense, as well as dealing damage to surrounding enemies when they attack. And then a slight increase to movement speed. I don't know. I like all of those. Ooh, and chill resistance could be useful, though, while we're in this area. Thank you, Jake. I've spent many hours playing this off camera, running around fighting the same guys again and again to hopefully get a little bit better at it. Let's head back to the Pagoda Realm real quick. We'll just go talk to this guy, see if he says anything different than what he's been saying. And if he doesn't, we'll come back here. I would like to go maybe talk to the fellow that can cook up different brews and things to maybe get some stat increases, maybe increase mana now that we consume so much more to get a pluck of many. A slight increase might be useful. And then from there we can just head back in. There's 2 more places I've not sort of investigated. Okay.
I once led my captains against Yellowbrow in aid of the great sage.
Yes, I've heard this.
But I was trapped by the seed sack. A mistake you cannot repeat. A misstep of yours, Yellowbrow.
I'm starting to think that maybe we can't really do anything with this guy.
He might be the true destined one.
Yeah, okay. I'm starting to think that maybe we need to stop coming down here. He mentioned something about his 4 lieutenants, and I thought maybe they were just some of the random guys we found around the map and defeated. Oh, speak of, though. That does remind me of something. Hold on, we've got to go back to... I mean, this is a bit of a waste. We can walk back to that shrine in 2 seconds. There's some... I found, like, what looks like the... I'm going to describe it, and you're going to think I'm crazy. It looks like a giant robot? I don't know. Some sort of, maybe a golem would be more appropriate. The ruins of a big stone golem. It was out near one of the big giant blue fellas. And I didn't walk up to it because I was like, that looks like something interesting. At that point, I'd already defeated and realized that the... Longevity Road, I think, would be the closest one. The big blue guys don't come back, so I didn't want to risk fighting anything else that might be special, just in case it made for an interesting bit of a live stream, or like a bit of a frustrating thing that we could all focus our efforts on and come together as a community to defeat. Didn't want to risk it. Let's see what the easiest route's going to be, where I don't have to fight 1,000 different things to reach it. Yeah, I don't want to fight that guy. Okay, I was completely wrong about it looking like a golem. It looks more like piles of wood. But this looks like... Or maybe it is... I don't know. I can't tell what it is. It looks like it's wood and stone. Maybe a tree ant. Can I engage with this? There's a button. Take. Oh! I thought that would be like a combat encounter. Instead, it's a key item, the Spirit of Captain Void Illusion. What does that mean? Captain Void Illusion. Okay, I mean, whatever that is, I've got it now. For, you know, to whatever end, I suppose. Let's go back to the temple now. I was expecting that to be some kind of a boss fight. I was expecting to show up and it'd be like this big lumbering, like I'd poke it or something and it would get up and be like, "Arrgh!" And we'd have to beat it up, but no, we don't have to do that apparently, and that's okay. We really should have just walked back down here. That was a waste of time. Sometimes the loading can take longer than just walking. We'll head back to, yeah, here, because the final two places to explore are right down from there. After we explore these, we'll be ready to begin the arduous process of constantly fighting the boss until we defeat it. Hopefully it'll go better, you know, now that we have so many things upgraded. We'll see. A lot of the upgrades we did just dump into an ability that I probably won't take with me. So that one's closed off, so there's not really anything to see over there. There's a fella, but I think he's just like a basic bad guy. This one's open, so there's potential for something interesting to be awaiting us inside. Again, this is where the two big blue guys were. I would not have fought them if I didn't realize they wouldn't respawn, but I can also assure you the fights are not that interesting. I defeated both of them at once on my first try. That's not me bragging, that is me telling you that they're big, lumbering, slow, and it was pretty easy. See, this guy looks different. I know nothing about you, but I know I'm going to immobilize you, summon many monkeys. Oh, I don't know why I thought he would follow it up with a third one. I think having maxed out a pluck of many might have been a cheap move. They're all gone now, so it's all me, and I can still cook this. I didn't. Devoted Disciple, such a waste of those 4 grand titles. So does that mean I've defeated all 4 of them? Should we go back to the guy now? Can his spirit find rest now that his 4 lieutenants or whatever are at peace or dead? I guess a little bit of both. That's non-pure. We also fought non-able and 2 other ones I don't remember the name of. That last guy we fought was a non. This is a meditation spot. Hey, it's okay too! I'm sure that's actually some sort of sacred hand gesture, and I've just been like, it's okay. It brought shame and embarrassment upon my family. I'd like to apologize to the people of China. It kind of does look like it's saying, like, okay. All's good. An additional spark to add to the roster. We're not going to fast travel back up here and then fast travel away. I'm just going to run up here to the shrine. And we're going to go back to the... One more time. One more time. We're going to go back to the pagoda. That's just like a normal dude up there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why he's over here, though. Why would there be a normal dude just hanging out up here? You just call me a fur-faced mutt? Yeah. Normal guy, can confirm. Not even guarding anything. Nothing to see over here of worth or interest. There's... Actually, there is a will up there, but I'm not going to go get it because I don't need it. We have not used any of our drinks. We have not even touched the gourd. We're going to go check the pagoda one more time. Just to make sure. Just to be absolutely certain that there is no reason to go talk to that guy. Now that we even got a thing that said all 4 of the lieutenants were defeated. We got a chief. It was behind my body. You might not have... If you wondered what I was reading earlier, it's occurred to me now it was behind my body. You might not have been able to see it. But we're going to go check on that. And I'm going to check on this real quick. So, Jake, I take it you weren't here at the beginning of the stream. Did you? There's a whole bit in there about, oh, your cologne doesn't fit you. What does that mean? Is it like the wrong type of scent? Is it like cedar and oak and earthy, and she thinks you're more of like a sea mist kind of guy? I'm not really sure what to make of that. What I was going to say though is I had a whole explanation at the start of the stream as to why we haven't been streaming.
Thank you for bringing them back. The suffering has ended. When I left home young, I too saw myself as destined. But look at me. And the destiny of those who followed my cause. Take this. I don't need it anymore.
Handy. My guy, the door is open. You can leave.
I can go home.
Do you mean like literally or sort of in a spiritual sort of way? We got a spearhead.
Who are you? I heard the great sage is dead. But what's the difference between life and death? For we live in such a troubled age.
Right.
Who are you?
Okay. Enough of this. I'm going to leave you be. You can rest in peace or whatever.
Between life and death.
Too sissy.
Such a troubled age.
Have you tried like more of a sawdust sort of flavor? I guess. I don't know. Is it too sweet and it should be spicy, maybe? What was I about to do? Oh, right. Apparently we've got some sort of, oh, we don't get to turn into a fox anymore because we finished the objective. That's sad. We're going to go in here and we're going to go to the blacksmith and see what we can make out of the spearhead. I'm assuming we can't just wield a spearhead. I mean, we could. That's what we did in the entirety of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because you don't have the Assassin's Blade. Anytime you assassinate someone, you're using the Spear of Leonidas, but just like the tip that Cassandra carries around with her all the time. We'll talk to you here in a minute. I wonder if anyone else has shown up here. We assume there's spots for more. We don't know that, though. Hi there! We could also upgrade our armors if we wanted to.
The eye may prove foul to handle.
Yeah, okay. Rat Sage Staff, here we go. Bronze Cloud Staff. The Chubei Spear. This is the Chubei Spearhead. Is that what I just got, I guess? Integrate spear techniques into light attack combo and increase the damage dealt by thrust stance moves. Then there's also this one, but it's like what we currently have. Or we do currently have it. It's crafted. Is this better than what we've got? Oh. Okay, so this is 66 attack and 7% hit chance. Or critical hit chance. Whereas this is just 75 attack. It's just better attack. And I don't know what integrating spear techniques into light attack combo does, but it increases damage dealt by thrust stance moves. Weapon crafted. Yeah, we'll equip it for now. Why not? We'll see what happens. We should probably look at our current upgrades as well. Craft armor. Do we have any new armor that we can craft and that we'd want to craft for any reason? Bronze arm girds. There's like all this bronze armor. If we have all 4 pieces of bronze armor, it deals additional damage to the enemy, as well as massively reduces cooldown for immobilize. But we don't have the bronze headpiece, unless that's a piece we already have a bronze monkey mask. I don't know if that's a part of that set. I guess the easiest way to tell would have been to highlight bronze monkey mask, and yeah, it is. Okay, now we know. So we could... do we want to do that, though? Perfect dodge grants considerable amount of focus. Perfect dodge slightly reduces cooldown for all spells. Interesting. Now I'm going back up here to craft armor, because I'm sure once we craft the bronze armor, we could probably upgrade it. Because right now it's objectively worse than what we've currently got in terms of just offering defense. Oh, it requires absolutely. Look at the. We have so much. Look, we've got 28,100, no, 281,000 will, 118 silk, 124 yarn. Even if we don't equip it, there's no reason to not just go ahead and craft it.
As the Buddhas need their guilds.
And then we'll see what it takes to upgrade it.
A fine garment obscures the heart lying beneath.
Okay. Upgrade the bronze.
Some edge. It might befit you well. Helm and armor in place. A sure oppose in any case.
So that's one upgrade to each of these. Okay. I think that's enough time here.
Master of Arms stays firm.
Let's have a look at that. I think I accidentally equipped one of the bronze pieces, yeah. Let's go ahead and have a look next to the pilgrims. So it is now a little bit better. Again, it's going to be a completely different set of unique... Okay, performing light attack following evanescence. Like the musical? No. Directly triggers finisher of light attack combo. Don't know what evanescence is. Very cool. Does each one of the different bronze pieces have a different unique effect as well? No. But doing this deals additional damage to the enemy upon crashing their immobilization. Okay. Maybe. Maybe we do that. Upon crashing immobilization, massively reduces cooldown spell for immobilize. And what are we missing out on for that? If we go back to the pilgrims... Sprint speed increase and sprinting increases attack. You know what? We can try it. We can try it for this upcoming boss fight, and at any point, we can switch back. We're not stuck using it. What do you do up here again, big fella? I forgot what your whole deal was.
In this world... From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest, patience is the path to follow.
Harvest all ingredients.
What do you think of my...
You're doing great work here, my guy.
Go ahead. I can't spend all day chatting when there's work to be done.
Man, aren't kids just great? So polite. Upgrade drinks. So our options are the lamb brew, which we can't upgrade, or we can upgrade this. Here's the thing, I don't know if we can get these back, and so upgrading the 5-year-old coconut wine increases the number of slots for soaks. Really? Recover more health upon using the gourd. Versus lamb brew, which requires 5. Increases the number of slots for soaks and reduces the amount of health recovered. Oh, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spin that awakened wine worm. That's fine.
This truly is the finest...
If we find better drinks in the future and we don't have any upgrades for them and there's no way to get them back, I'll be deeply disappointed, but for now we're not going to worry about it. We don't have enough fragrant vine to upgrade the gourd itself. Apparently we've got a whole lot of other soaks, which is interesting. When using the gourd, grants tenacity and damage reduction, maximum health. Let's try to swap that out with something different. What are my other options? Because we've already got a considerable amount. A moderate amount is less than considerable. When at full health, using the gourd recovers a moderate amount of mana. So that requires we have full health. And that's a moderate amount of mana, though. After using the gourd, the next rock solid costs no mana for a short duration. That's kind of helpful. For a brief moment after using the gourd, slowly recovers a small amount of health. Which one are you? Health, okay. Using the gourd... Moderate increase of That's the one we currently have selected. Using the gourd moderately increases chill resistance. Using the gourd moderately increases poison resistance. These two are already selected. There's not really any that I'd rather switch to. I'm not going to be at full health and then just try to get back a little bit of mana. Even if that just happens incidentally, it might be better to have, I suppose. Alright.
There's no...
And then finally chatting with this guy, and then we're going to head off. I'm not delaying the boss fight. If that's what you think is happening, you're wrong. Would never do that. Oh no, don't remake them. Just make celestial medicines. So again, anything we do here we can't undo later if we decide to. The cost for these does go up as you make them as well. So defense, stamina, mana, and health. That costs 3 mind cores? Really? Even though we've never made any of these. That's odd. Each of these only requires 2. Yeah, I want to increase in mana. 4, 6, 8... I can make up to 5 if I use 10 mind cores. You know what? Yeah, do it.
From yin and yang, 5 elements emerge. Each nature
We can undo it, which is the reason why I'm willing to throw it in there. I have to keep reminding myself, like, we might as well just use them. Because it seems like we can get them back without any sort of penalty. So just spend them. Stop hoarding them. Maximum mana has been increased by 50. That's pretty considerable. That's a nice big bump there. Stamina might be useful. Having more stamina might be useful. We can't go any higher with this, though. I guess 9 is the limit. You can't make any more of these. Could be nice to have some chill resistance. Each one costs 1. Technically, we could, like... Oh, no, that'll go up to 14. Why does mana max out at 9? I wonder if stamina maxes out at 9. Maybe these 3 can only be upgraded so much. Yeah, it can. Well, let's max it out then.
of sky and earth, and thou shalt have pills.
Thou shalt have pills. My favorite passage from the Bible.
All things can be my...
Lucas Kitt's favorite passage from the Bible. He's not even here. By the way, I forgot, Jay Gates, the first one in the chat, is today's executive producer. Thank you. Okay, so we've got more stamina now. And then, I mean, I don't know if I want to waste. We've got 8 left. We could get a slight buff to health, which I'm assuming also maxes out at 9. Or we could get, like, some... we're about to be done. You know what? We're going to hold on to the rest of these. Here's why. We're about to be done in the cold region anyway. Let's go see if the boss uses chill. And if he does and it's a problem, we'll come back here and we'll just get chill resistance. There we go. Problem solved. But this is also, it just occurred to me now, instead of using the talisman that takes us back to our last point to then fast travel somewhere else, we should just fast travel here and then fast travel where we want to go. It is as many steps, but at least while we're here, we might remember, like, oh, we can upgrade some armor or something. All right. And thus begins our suffering. We're going to head in here. What happens, happens.
The front gate is sealed. Why not yield and join my
Oh, I see. Oh no, my combos are all different because of this weapon that I've got. I don't understand how it works. I was trying to figure out, like, why is my combo not working the way that it normally does?
I shall meet you in combat, devoid of any relics, to see who prevails.
Nope, definitely timed that wrong.
My spiked dark punch!
Yeah, I still do not understand at all how my combos work now. Something like that, I guess? Have I won? Is he dead? That feels like it was too easy. Is it round 2 now? Is that what this is? Is that why it felt like it was too easy? Am I supposed to do something?
My sack awaits misguided souls like you. Enter within and find enlightenment.
I don't want to go in this man's sack. I want to avoid that at all costs. I'm in the man's sack now. I felt like it was going too well. I felt like it was too easy. And it was. Turns out we're now... is this him looking at us in his sack? I don't like this. I don't like the way he looks at me when I'm in there. Is this what happens to other people when I absorb their souls? Here's the thing, is all my mana gone now? Am I going to have to redo this fight without using mana so that when I get to this weird in-the-sack second stage, I have mana to spend? Is everyone just fighting each other? What is this sad state of misery? Oh, it's this guy! Wonder what happened to him. And this guy! He was chasing us around at the start of the level! I was wondering what happened to him. Now I know, they're both just in the... they're in the sack. Alright, we got this, my guy.
Idiot! That trickster called you too!
I mean, doesn't that make us both idiots?
This wicked sack is much more vicious than before, nurturing such evilness. Yellowbrow must have woven Wukong's strength into it. That bastard! Join me! Let's fight our way out.
Okay, just so you know, oh, all of my mana is back!
I remember what the Buddha said at the Ulam.
I did just try to cast Immobilize, and it did not work.
Precepts and in dark. I say, nonsense.
Please up and get back! I didn't make that game!
Thou shalt kill, lest he in not look. Thou shalt snatch a fair play in a fair match. Thou shalt bring nothing before all love turns into dust.
Oh, he can cast the Pluck of Many as well, it seems.
His legacy is doubtful.
I can't even tell what's happening on the screen anymore. I've lost track of it all. I hope I respawn in the sack.
Prime years shan't be spent to separate.
Please don't make me redo the first part of that fight. Just put me back in the sack. I'm okay with that. Darn it. Gosh darn it. So do I have to fight him again as well? At least all your mana restores when you go into the sack. But do I have to do the fight again? Because that's just, like, tedious. Having to redo stage 1 when we know it's, like, super easy and there's no reason not to just go all out. Maybe that's why the door's there, so when you open it, you can just go directly into the sack. Yay! We can break out of it real quick, can't he?
Even with the title of sacred war, you yet cling to the hunger of the child.
Be judged by some little altar boy!
This is going much better this time, but I shouldn't say that.
Anyone is going to miss his destiny!
I should not have gone with this spear, I'm thinking. because I don't understand how it works necessarily. I had memorized the exact timing between each attack on my old spear, and I've not done that.
Tougher than my ring, that.
That would have been so good if it had hit him. Are you kidding me? Well, we defeated him. We defeated the macaw. Again, behind my body, we got an achievement for it. Use his weapon. Use his weapon. Don't get a headache now. Kill him, and then let's get out of this sack. No, wait, it's what he wants! It's what he wants! Don't do it! Okay. I don't like that he's just, like, watching from above. Maybe with the macaw defeated, we can, like, channel his spirit through the sword and into this guy's eyeball.
Kill it.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Do it. Yes. Just like that. That's who you are.
Keep your wits, boy. Don't get swayed.
This doesn't end. This do not end. Is he going to be a giant, and do I have to fight him as a little boy? As a little monkey boy? Do I have to, like, crawl over his body and attack his ear and things?
Thirst for blood.
We are actually going to be little. This is bizarre. Have a good day at work there, Jake. Thanks for tuning in. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for about an hour. Okay, so I'm not really me anymore.
All conditioned things are impermanent. This is astray. Be a butcher. Then be
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I think this is really cool, though. This is like a really cool concept, to be just transformed to, like, diorama-sized.
You must be. Now, you have introduced your karma in this cycle.
I kind of expected him to be doing stuff. Like, I expected him to be attacking me, while I had to, like, dodge and make my way through here.
Such enlightenment surely would grant you.
I can't... Can I dodge? Is that what that is?
3,000 heed my words. Countless more revere my name. They are all yours to have your fill of carnage.
At least we're not, you know, in his sack anymore.
The minds of the Buddhas are empty.
Oh, I got wings now! Can I, like, fly? Can I do anything with that? No, I can't even jump. Oh! I'm assuming I'm supposed to defeat these things. It doesn't look like they damage me. Am I supposed to, like, just move through them, maybe? Nope, they do attack. Maybe... Hold on. If what he wants me to do is be carnage and be destruction, maybe what we should do is move through them and not fight them. No, they attack me. Or at least that one attacked me. I don't... Maybe I misread the situation. What happens if I just don't mess with that guy? What if I just carry on? Okay. Well, there's the answer to that question. I'm sorry about this, man. I do have to do this, apparently. I'm not happy about it. Presumably now the way is opened. Or did I again misread the situation? Well, yep, there we go. Unless that was just there before and I didn't realize it, which is possible. A chicken nugget is a sandwich and a pizza is a salad. I don't know if I agree with either of those statements. I'll have to get back to you on that. So these guys here were definitely trying to hurt me, but the little fellas don't seem all that bad. I'm just convinced now they must die for me to progress. I have no proof or evidence of that.
The destined one. What a
Okay. Probably not a great time to do that while he's a giant gold statue, I realize now. That might have been a mistake. Can I hit him at all? I hit him like right at the start of the fight. I hit him once.
To perceive me through sight and sound together.
I'm not sure what to do. That seems to do something. There we go, now he's mortal.
Walk the path of Buddha. Buddha.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Roll out of the way or do something. Oh good, this is scripted.
Fear, or thou wilt never cease here. Behold my Mahavira hall. How can Mount Lingshan match its magnificence?
Maybe we should have waited for Pluck of Mini until now. We got red tides still.
Soon Wukong.
Okay, well that was short-lived.
My body. You are allowed here.
I can't get out of here.
I saw some promise within you. Otherwise, I shall meet you in combat, devoid of any limits, to see who prefers.
I was hoping that would, like, bring him back to the mortal realm. Darn it! Ugh. Presumably we will spawn back outside. And we will once again come inside. And just be teleported to that part of the fight, I assume? Is how I guess this is going to work? Oh no, we're just starting from right here. Okay, that's fine too. Is there actually like a... I was going to say, is there a way for me to leave this? I know I could.
craving slaughter without end will be your... You are at the end of your wits. No one to turn to. I persist with this path.
Okay. We're assuming that no matter what, at some point in this fight, we will have to go through that cutscene from earlier. And maybe it is better to wait until after that to do a pluck of many. Yeah, okay, this is gonna happen no matter what.
Thou shalt revere, or thou wilt never cease here.
Can I skip this?
Behold my Mahavir!
Yeah, I can.
How can
Take notes, Stellar Blade.
to perceive me sight and sound
No!
outline
That is unfortunate!
on a waging
I think we can get him this time. I think this one is, it's doable. I think we've got this. I think we wait until after the cutscene for a pluck of many. We wait until he okay, after the cutscene, he's going to turn gold again. At that point, we get him out of the gold, pluck of many, finish him off.
the destined one.
You know what I didn't remember to do was fully charge this before we came in here.
I shall be
Okay, get up. It's all good. It's all good. We're fine.
walk the path of Buddha. Go within. Not
Should have gotten closer.
to perceive me through sight and sound together. Outward.
Okay, this is weird. This is not the cutscene. Roll, 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 roll. Do something. What do I need to do? Oh, this is the cutscene then.
Thou shalt revere.
Maybe it doesn't happen after a certain amount of damage, but after a certain amount of time?
All forms are illusions. Do you not see?
Get up. Get up. Ooh. Drink, 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 drink. Freeze him. Summon the monkeys. I think he's turning gold. Oh, you son of a gun! You absolute monster!
Seek the land of bliss. There is only abyss. And your abyss is me.
Well, now we know that what we need to do is summon them first. Lesson learned. We'll use them... Now, summon them first.
The destined one. What a glorious name they bestowed.
Really? Wait, no, he had never done this before. He had never done this before. We used them like several times earlier. Maybe we just don't use a pluck of many at all if this is a thing that he can just whip out at any time. And what's worse is I've upgraded them all, so they stay around a lot longer too. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that was, you know what, a mistake on my part. Lesson learned.
Those who follow me pursue life.
I just assumed that was the thing that he did after this stage of the fight. No pluck of many here. The devs thought about it.
Or thou wilt never cease to walk the path of Buddha. Go within, not without.
This again, huh? Does it happen a second time? We've not made it far enough to have it a second time.
What is best about my seed sack is how it utterly remakes all who enter.
Oh, good gosh.
Mighty and high from across the land, they all bow and hail me. Who are you to defy me?
I'm just a monkeys. That's it. There's nothing special about me. They call me Sun Wukong. Oh, here we go with this again. Okay. I don't know what the proper thing to do here is.
Even those on high must cower beneath.
Apparently we just wait. That's the best thing to do.
Who granted your destiny? Sun Wukong?
No.
Only I.
No! Oh, no! Alright. This time we know that we don't want to go in there with the monkey. The pluck of many is a bad call. So we're not going to summon them. We're not going to summon the monkey boys. We're not going to summon the brethren. We're going to save that mana, and we're just going to rely on... You know what else we ought to do? Oh, darn it. I need to be able to respec. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Something tells me if we try to leave, I was going to say Cloud Step would be really useful right now, but I have to go to a shrine to switch out to it.
I shall meet you in God. Your dream ends.
Yep, here we go with this. Kind of unavoidable, apparently, we think. Maybe this is avoidable.
Thou shalt revere, or thou wilt. No one dies before.
Darn it, should not have done that then. Yep. Very familiar with this.
Who granted your destiny? Sun Wukong? Only I own that power. sight and sound.
Oh.
How wide? You seek the land of bliss. There is only abyss. And your abyss is me.
There's a lot of cackling, this guy. Yep, here we go with this again. The last time we came out of this, we were on death's doorstep.
What is best about my seed sack?
Yep, same situation.
Not again will I abide by the scripture.
Oh, shoot, I should have waited for this to end.
I'm creating a new land of bliss. In vain we fight rebels. In rebels, hate. Without hope, there is no redemption.
I time that awfully every time. That's it, no more heals. It's all or nothing here now. No! Get up! Get up! Oh!
Was in your destiny, not yours.
We got close. I feel like if I'd stop using the ability to freeze him the second that he was going into gold Buddha state, or whatever he's doing there, it'd probably work out a lot better for us. I also wish that I had a shrine or something equivalent to a shrine nearby, because what I'd really like to do is switch out to Cloud Step, because I think Cloud Step would be doing a lot better for us.
Craving slaughter without end. You need more. You are at the end of your wits. No one to turn to. Why persist with this path?
If you're wondering why sometimes I do the same attack 3 times in a row, it's because I don't have the timing down for this spear, and sometimes I just don't get it correct, which causes it to just repeat the first attack again and again. I'm trying not to button mash, but I'm also... See, like, that's the pattern, and you'd think it would be easy to do that. And I'm sure it would be. See, there it goes! There it goes! Wasted again. This is unfortunate that I can't get out of here now while he's down to actually like hit him. That's regrettable.
To perceive me through sight and sound together. How much?
Nowhere near.
Those on high must cower beneath.
Okay. Again, maybe you can avoid this. I don't know. Kind of feels like you have to go through this cutscene. So we know what he starts off with is this.
Mighty and high from across the land, they all bow and hail me. Who are you to defy me?
I'm just a monkey. Get up, get up, get up.
All forms are illusions. Do you not
Maybe he just does that in response to me doing that attack. That could make sense. Oh, he didn't come out of it. Oh, there we go. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I was trying to dodge and instead I attacked. Not that it, like, didn't work out, but it was very scary for a second.
would I abide by the scriptures? Mutilation?
Assuming this is the same thing as before.
And of bliss.
Yeah, I think we just stopped doing that. I think that's the secret there. I saw my health was next to nothing. I saw it run out of potions. I was like, just spam attack. He's almost down.
I saw how this would end for you long ago.
Did ya? Can you make me normal sized? Again?
Keep fighting for others, and in time, you shall fall by their hand.
Give me that sack! That's my seed sack now!
I, Yellowbrow, fight solely for myself.
Oh, it's that foul bird from previously!
Haven't lost.
Yeah, leave the sack behind. I got a friend in there.
Will not lose.
This is the lake where I fought the big dragon, like, a month ago.
Wield that monkey's relic just once more.
Oh my. Ah!
This rogue stole my seed sack and fled here.
Oh!
With Wukong's relic, he made it a soul-snatching vessel.
I'm confused.
He also took my look and my name to trick his old foes into vengeance.
Oh!
Gah, you potbelly! I should have figured out it was you.
Forgive my little deception.
Stolen once, I buy it. Stolen twice, I doubt it.
Your doubt is fair. I shouldn't have underestimated his nerve. I meant to subdue him myself, but you two were swifter. Fortune favors you, Bajie. But I see great potential in this young one. He might just be... the right monkey.
Enough of this empty talk. I don't care if Yellowbrow drowns in the lake. We can't have Wukong's relic sink with him.
For that, pray, lend me that rake of yours.
So you should stick that in there? Well, I wonder if it grows to an unimaginable size. Oh no, it just turns into a stick. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. It's a fishing bowl! Are we not worried about the ice breaking? Do I have to fight this thing now? Is this never ending? Never-ending boss fights. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boss fights. Ooh, ooh. No, it seems to be it. We're in some sort of beautiful animation now. What an odd way to end it. Is the creature that emerged, is that the relic? That would be odd. That would be very strange. I don't know if that would be the case. This thing is clearly a villain. Look at it. Yeah, no, I'm not falling for this. It's insane to me that this game has, like, these incredibly beautiful animations. I'm really confused on how to read this, though. Definitely appears to be improving their lives. But it's also just so foul. Maybe that's the lesson. Maybe the lesson is that sometimes ugly things can actually be beautiful on the inside. Where it's full of pearls and chess pieces or whatever those were. You thinking about killing it to steal all of its treasures? What? No, what do you do? You're acting like you're possessed, man. He's got gold sickness. No! No, you've done wrong. I was gonna say. It's gonna be unreasonable about it, too. This took a turn. How could you not see how this would be bad? Like, if it can produce endless amounts of gold, and now you've killed it, you're not getting endless amounts of gold and jewels anymore, are ya? There's a moral in this. Don't be greedy, because it'll only end up worse for you in the end. Or something like that. Yeah, because now it's like an abandoned shore. Is that where we rolled up earlier when we got off the turtle's back? Boy, this is depressing. Not at all the direction I thought it was going to go.
You tarried in the mortal world for a good while, didn't you?
This is depressing.
Speak clearly.
Once again, I proved it to you, Jinshansu.
You chose a means to an end, not to a proof. You sow chaos in hearts just for the sake of winning. How absurd and pathetic.
If not for winning, why debate over means and ends?
Ice Cold concluded. Well, white cold ice snow. We did it, and I think we're actually leaving.
Monkey merely named himself a sage, yet this altar boy dared to found his own faith and proclaim himself Buddha. Your faith is firm and will unwavering. You resisted his lures. All those who were high and mighty found their minds lost and their faith stained. But was it truly because of their devotion to Yellowbrow? As you braved ice and snow, did the stench of shattered ego reach your nose?
No. Well, there we go. Chapter 3 completed. New relic obtained. Can I look at it? You gonna show me what it does? Fair enough. Cosmo Radiance Legendary. So what does that do? Round in shape and radiant in appearance. This is the fruit of a peculiar insight into Zen. This can be used in crafting weapons. Okay. Nice, useful materials. I guess we just continue. Next chapter. Yeah, we'll see what starts. I think we're probably going to call the stream here. About to head into a new region, though. I want to get eyes on it. Rosy cheeks and gray hair. Don't know what that could imply. The last one described the environment. White cold and icy snow or whatever it was. Ice cold and white snow, whatever it was. Is this just going to be a land of rosy cheeks and gray hair? No explanation how we got into this situation, as per usual. Were we captured, or are we, like, smuggling ourselves somewhere?
Hear me out. They say that hag has her quirky ways. Each season she'd wed a mate, then devour him. Once our lady brought her a wedding gift, a mirror, a past echo. Which? The past echo. The lady often speaks of it with regrets. I wonder why. Let me finish, will you? The hag got the mirror and looked into it, and for no reason at all, she threw it away.
Ooh, maybe she didn't like seeing how old she was.
She stopped visiting since then.
Gibbering and jabbering. Couldn't even catch a wink of sleep this whole time.
What? Who's in there? How dare you spoil the gift from Mahushan?
Oh, this guy. But why? What's the explanation for being in this box? Boy, it's nice to be in a place that isn't a desert.
No place to find
or a frozen wasteland.
Hey, lovely. Why don't you come down and join us?
Oh, hello. I wouldn't mind that.
Leaving so soon? Why the
Why indeed? Why not come back down here? It'd be nice to have some company that isn't this guy. We're going to double back a little bit just to see if there's anything further up the trail. See, this is the kind of place, further up the trail. Most people aren't going to think to double back. This is where you hide the cool stuff. This is where you hide the fragrant jade flower. Ooh. I don't need that will right now. empty and abandoned house. I think this is the first time we've been in an environment that's almost nighttime, which is kind of fun. Some snake-headed mushroom. All right, I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. There's not that much interesting up here. Maybe those ingredients will come in super handy, though. Game's running really nice. It's almost 100 FPS. No, it's down to upper 80s. But still, it's running a lot better than it was in the snowy wilderness, which is a nice change of pace. Again, remember, we've turned off the frame generation, which I think definitely contributed to some well-timed dodges.
We'll make this journey one step at a time, kid. Have some patience.
Listen, man, I like having company, and I like having you around. You seem like a great guy. What is that in the tree? Hold on. No, wait, what is that in the tree? Wait a minute. You can't... Listen, there's something up there in that tree. Told you!
Here's a Yao Guai who doesn't know any better.
I'm about to switch back over to my other sword. Or my other weapon, I should say. Just because I know how that one works. Even if this one is better, you know what? I know how this one works. It's only... It's 9 less attack. But the crits are back up. And you know what? We might be able to further upgrade this one here in a minute. To bring it up to par. I just want something where I know the timing. Alright. Okay, yeah, I see you. I see you. I want to find... because we haven't found one yet. We haven't yet found a shrine.
Hey, why are you ditching me?
What are you looking for? Were you looking at the plant?
Even the utter trash finds a picker.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I see it. Ooh, jeez. I can't even really get a good look at what I'm fighting here, but I don't like it, I'll tell you that much. Shrine. Normally Tinkerbell shows up by now to show me where the shrine is. That thing over there looks like it's got wings. Not this one that I'm approaching right now. This just looks like a normal guy, which would be weird if it is.
Will cost your life!
Darn it! Oh.
That's one more treat from my rake!
Okay, let's be calm, my guy. You're making a lot of noise. You're shouting a lot about your rake. It's not necessary. This guy didn't even seem to realize we were here. Let them have at it for a second while I charge up. There we go. See, now here's a situation where I would actually like to go ahead and absorb that. Because again, I don't know how long it's going to be till we find a shrine. Normally there's one kind of pretty close to where you start, but this place immediately split into 3 different directions. Alright, let's just be prepared. Let's preemptively just be fully charged. I might consider swapping back to my other armor as well, because... Oh, this is weird. It's like some kind of insect fella. There is something to our left. I hear it running around over there.
I'm in better, kid! Well done! And here goes my rake!
Shrine? Come on, Tinkerbell, where are you? There's gotta be one around here somewhere.
Let me catch up with you, kid!
Listen, my guy, you can catch up with me in your own time. Gold. Okay. I do like gold. Nothing wrong with it.
That's a nasty poison.
Oh, is that what's happening there?
A tight squeeze. Good I've kept trim. A wide road ahead. An ambush all this.
Why would you even say that? I feel like there's got to be one back there that we've run past. Yep, nope, he was right. That is an ambush. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, was that a big web? Was that a big bit of like cobweb? Are there big spiders here? Oh, jeez, no, not another one of these. I see. We both had the same idea. Heal up. Oh, there's something else coming now. I don't see what it is. Waste, possibly, of immobilization, but I didn't want to die. Oh, it's whatever that is. Okay. I'm wondering if we should not have left that first area. Also, is this a plant? I can't tell. It is a plant.
Keeping the finest finds from me.
Oh, no, there are spiders. Can confirm. They might be this region's equivalent of the zombies from the last region, though. Kind of just easy to cut through. Other than the venom. Could do without that. It tells me poison resistance is going to be a big deal here. Not that we ever used frost resistance in the previous region.
What's in it?
Small pieces of gold. They just leave all their gold lying around in chunks. For some reason. Is this place supposed to have a sort of a creepy ambiance? Because I'm starting to pick up on that.
Shrine here.
There is. I see it. I've never been happier. Okay. Finally. Rest easy knowing if we die, we come back here. We can also craft. Let's see what we've got to craft real quick. Craft armor. I guess we probably have new armor. Golden Mask of Fury. Is this new? Okay. Let's see. Unique effect. Upon successful hits from spirit skills, grants massive focus upon reverting. For a short duration after performing a spirit skill or using a vessel, considerably increase attack. Interesting, and I'm assuming we have the full armor set. Yeah. Not really sure about that one. We might have to reconsider it later. Craft weapons. If we go back to my current weapon, and we hit, what is it, X? There we go. What else have we got around here? We don't have whatever that is. 66 and 7. Okay. That's what we have equipped. This one down here has slightly higher attack and slightly lower critical hit chance. The difference is the fourth move of light attack combo and mobile spin staff can stir up a whirlwind of sands. Punishing downpour executes thunder damage to nearby enemies instead of area damage. That's interesting. Why did we decide to switch between these? Wait, do we not have it? We can compare. Hold to craft. I guess we just never built it. Oh, well, there we go. I wonder if it can be upgraded separately. I think you just upgrade the base staff. I'm not sure about that. We'd have to go to the other realm and ask and find out. For now, though, that ends this stream. We've done a lot. We actually managed to finish the third chapter of the game finally, and that was fun. Didn't have too many issues, which was nice. Nice change of pace.
I'm not lustful.
That's a strange thing for you to say.
Fondness for fair sights. It's simply to soothe the eyes.
Of course. Thank you, folks, for watching. God bless you.
This village isn't half bad.
I'll see you later. This guy's gonna just keep talking, I guess.